Oh, such an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaelyn. I'm a first-year PhD student in History and African American Studies at Yale, at least for the rest of this week. And I'm taking you along for my last week of spring term, and it's going to be a very exciting video because today is the first time since I started at Yale that I actually get to go on campus. I managed to figure out the issues with my Yale ID card, and I have access to the Humanities Quadrangle, which is the new basically headquarters for the humanities, and I'm gonna meet a friend there from my cohort. I finally get to socialize. I am so excited to finally get to work on campus for the first time and actually hang out with people. So I'm gonna be packing up my bag in just a minute and heading on over. It is about 9:30 and I am meeting my friend there at 10. I wanna go ahead and grab a coffee on the way. If you guys have been following along, then you know just the challenges that this particular semester has brought up, and I have been feeling very isolated. So I went and stayed with my friend Danielle in Pennsylvania for over a month, and I just got back yesterday, and I'm honestly really excited to be back in my space. I missed my apartment. I was worried I was gonna come back and feel really lonely, but I actually feel very excited and inspired and so ready to finish up these papers. Last night I worked on one of my essays and stayed up until 3 in the morning writing, which I haven't done in so long, and it felt really good. I liked the quality of the work that I was doing, and I just feel really good. I'm really looking forward to taking you along for this week in my life. So buckle up, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go pack up my bag, and then let's head over to campus. And for my first time out of the house, I decided I would wear something that is not yoga pants. So I have this shirt. I have literally no idea where I bought it. I have had it for 3 or 4 years now, and it's just a really nice blouse. And then I have this cardigan that I got from American Eagle a couple years ago. I have my Abercrombie & Fitch jeans that are a little too short for my long legs, but it'll do. And then I have on my Toms. So nice kind of casual outfit. This is something I would typically wear to class, so I'm so excited. After studying at the Humanities Quadrangle for HQ, and it was really fun, and such an amazing day outside. We went and got lunch, and now I'm gonna head back and take Moo out and get a little bit more work done, because I still have a little bit of work to do on that essay. So take you guys along. Oh, it's such a nice day out. It is many hours later. I am back home. I have taken a nap, I have showered. I went ahead and ordered some food for dinner because I need to get this paper done. It is 8 p.m., it is due at midnight, and I still have about 4 pages left to write. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, but I quickly wanted to just talk about today. This has been the best day I have had in I don't even know how long. I felt so so good, like so happy I could freaking cry being on campus and getting to actually talk about history with somebody in my cohort. I'm gonna freaking cry. It was just so nice to be out and actually on campus for the first time. The humanities headquarters is really nice. The study spaces are really nice. And we got lunch afterward at Con, and I just had such a lovely walk through campus. It was so beautiful today. The weather was incredible. It just feels so good to be able to go to campus and to feel safe. And I think I might try to go back tomorrow, or at least one other time this week, because it just felt so nice to get out. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on working right now on my essay, but I just wanted to check in and let you guys know how today was. It was just so wonderful, and I can't wait to get to explore campus a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work because my camera's about to die, and I have so much writing to get done. Wednesday. I went ahead and actually submitted my paper last night. I was not super happy with the end of it, if I'm honest. I ended up working on the first section a little too long, and then the second section I just ran out of space. It was supposed to be a 15-page paper. It ended up being 17 pages. And I definitely could have added another 2 or 3 pages to the second section. So I am not the most happy with it, but it's submitted, it's in. I'm gonna go ahead and move on and begin work on my final paper. I only have one more left to submit. It's due on Friday, and that is the revised version of my article, which I've been talking about all semester, on slaves who fled to the British during the American Revolution. Instead of working on it this morning, however, I am going to take a little bit of a mental reprieve and focus on some stuff for Accepted. For those of you that don't know, I'm the founder of an academic consulting business called Accepted Consulting, and we focus on providing accessible resources for achieving your higher education goals. And we have various services and things that we are launching and working on, and I have a lot of planning and things that I need to be getting done. So I'm just gonna spend the morning just doing some content planning and some just general organizational stuff for the team. We now have 5 people on the team, including myself. Katie is off doing field work for an internship that she has this summer, so I need to shoot her an email and just figure out what the schedule is going to be. And I need to review some blog posts for Chelsea. Chelsea's our new content writer. I need to do some promo stuff for Accepted Society, which I'm launching with Danielle, and that is going to be a monthly membership community group where we offer accountability workshops, networking nights, free templates, mentorship calls, as well as our new Academics and Conversation series. So I'll talk more about that when it launches June 1st, but I just wanted to let you all know because you can now sign up and actually schedule the sessions that you would like to attend. I need to do some organizational stuff for that, so lots of Accepted related things. I need to also edit a video and get it out to a brand. I just feel really good and back on track, and I'm just gonna spend the morning focusing on that before working on my paper this evening. I just need a little bit of a break from writing because I've been at it for many weeks, and I just need a little bit of a mental break before I get going. So that's my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and check in with you all in a little while. After the accountability workshop, and now I am going to open up some groceries that I ordered. I didn't didn't want to go to Trader Joe's because I was worried that if I went, I would just spend too much money on unnecessary things, and I'm trying to focus a little less on snacks and dessert and things and focus a little bit more on healthy foods with less preservatives and that kind of thing. So I made an order on Whole Foods online for them to deliver, and I mostly just got some very basic essentials that I was missing. So I got some bread, some grapefruit for breakfast, apples, and then some avocado, some strawberries that are already going bad, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna cut the ones that are good up and then put them in the fridge. I got some blueberries, some raspberries. Got one small seedless watermelon because I just love watermelon as a snack in the summer, and that just sounded really refreshing. And then in here we have some Greek yogurt, oat milk, and some eggs. So that is all that I got. I am using HelloFresh for my dinner, so I didn't need to get anything other than that. These are mostly for breakfast, snacks, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner and then get back to work. I edited a YouTube video this morning, did a bunch of work for Accepted, used some client documents, all that kind of stuff. So good productive morning, and now we're gonna have a good productive evening. Contemplating going and getting boba in order to motivate myself to get my work done. I was telling her that I'm really wanting the next episode of Younger to come out because I'm all caught up now. Guys, you saw my last vlog. That's when I started Younger. It's been 2 weeks and I'm already on season 7. It's a problem. But the new episode comes out at 3 a.m. and so I was like, well, if I work until 3 a.m. then the new episode will be out.
Kaelyn's also not giving the context that she has her last paper of her first year for PhD due on Friday.
We're gonna get it done. See, the thing is, like, if I say that I want to watch the episode at 3 a.m. then it means that I need to work until 3 a.m.
I think that you should just finish your paper and then you can watch Younger and then start watching Bold Time.
I need you all to give me video or like TV show recommendations because when I am done with this semester, I do have other things I need to do, obviously. I have a business to run.
Kaelyn also just doesn't know how to relax.
But
she got a little bit of that here in Pennsylvania.
It's true. But I would also like to have some new shows to watch. I've been watching The Crown. I've been watching Younger. I'm gonna watch The Bold Type. I need some like new show recommendations. Period dramas and documentaries are like more my thing, but if you guys have any recommendations, comment them down below. But I'm gonna take Moo for a walk and go get some boba in an effort to motivate myself. and went through my normal morning routine for being back here in New Haven. I finally have oat milk, so I can actually make my oat milk latte. I made some scrambled eggs, cut up a grapefruit. I'm just sitting here at my desk making up the plan for the day. I'm actually going to be heading over to the Sterling Library. I have never studied there. I have not been back since I came for Visiting Students Weekend back in 2020, and I am so excited to get to go back on campus today. I'll be working on my article. I have some massive revisions that I need to make, so I am going to get all of my things together in just a minute and head over. In other news, I received an email yesterday because my conference paper was accepted for the SHEAR conference in July, and I get to present at my first official academic conference, which is really exciting and also really nerve-wracking. I'm really excited about that, and I have a lot of work to do on that particular paper today, so I'm just excited to be working on it. It's the one project that I always feel like I just could never learn enough about. It makes me feel mildly conflicted about what I want to do for my future dissertation, but I still have plenty of time to figure it out. And that is my little update. So I'm gonna head over to the library. Leftovers for lunch, and I'm just sitting on the couch and working on my essay. I am making some pretty big revisions on the introduction because I am a perfectionist and I just think that it could be better than it is. So instead of just, making the changes that my advisor wrote in his comments, I am basically doing a complete overhaul of this first paragraph at the very least. So I am working through it. My camera just totally died while I was talking, but I emailed my advisor to set up a meeting with him, and so we'll see what he says. I get so nervous anytime I have to meet with my professors just because I'm afraid that they're gonna tell me that I don't belong in this program or that I'm not doing a good job, and I just get so nervous about it. But I am looking forward to actually meeting him in person. I just think that it'll be so much better to actually develop a relationship in person with my professors, especially one that's gonna be so important to my career. And I'm also looking forward to hearing what he's working on. I know he's working on a project at the moment on Jamaica. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick power nap before my consultation, and then I'm just going to be writing all night long. I'm going to need a whole lot of caffeine, which is good because I have my Nespresso now, so I am set. It is now much later in the day. I'm back in my apartment. I had such a wonderful day getting to study in the library. I picked up some books that I had checked out, and I still have a couple others that I'm waiting to arrive from interlibrary loan. And then I came back to my apartment and have been honestly kind of dawdling for the last couple hours trying to work on my article. I feel a little stuck, but I am trying to make my way through it. This one senior scholar I spoke with a couple months ago actually sent me a in-progress chapter that she's working on and gave me some little statistical hints of what she's been working on with planters in the southern coastal region of Virginia. So I'm working on that right now, and I have a lot of work that I need to get done, but I'm going to stay up tonight. I'm gonna turn on a little study with me video. I've been using those recently when my friends haven't been available, And I want to find a way to film one myself, but I just don't know how, because I'd have to have my camera connected to a power source because there's no way I can get that much footage on one charge and with one SD card. So I don't quite know how to do that, but I'm gonna find a way and figure that out. But now I'm just rambling and I need to figure out what the next move is. But keep on working throughout the night and see what I get done. Take you all along and try to get this completed by tomorrow. Several times to get moved to get out of bed in hopes that having to take her for a walk will motivate me to get my work done. But she is full on sleepy, stay in bed mode. I guess I'm getting the day started without you. I'm so tired. I stayed up really late working on that essay and I was getting really frustrated with it because I was just getting a little stuck. So I have a lot to get done today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, make myself a nice big cup of coffee and get to writing. I finally feel unstuck from writing my paper. I completely changed the beginning of the introduction. And one piece of advice that I have for writing, and people ask me about writing tips all the time, is when you feel stuck and when you're not entirely sure where to go, read. So I wanted to include some more descriptive language, like some better prose, some more like intense emotion to the beginning of my essay. And I remembered that there's this book that I read in undergrad that did such a good job actually describing lived experiences, and it has nothing to do with slavery, but I went back and looked at Bunker Hill by Nathaniel Philbrick, and this is a book I loved in undergrad, and just read the first couple of pages of the book, and I was like, aha, I know exactly how I can write the beginning of this paper. I just needed some examples. Like, it's not looking at them for sources or for the exact content, but just looking for the actual structure of prose and the way that they kind of embed drama into their historical writing is just so useful. That immediately got me going. So I did that, and that immediately got me on the path where I feel like I actually really enjoy the beginning of this essay now, because before I was just a little bored with it, but I'm now editing, I'm making moves, doing well. I am going to be working on this for about another hour, and then I'm actually going to meet two of the girls from my cohort, Serena and Hannah, and we're going to meet in front of the Sterling and just hang out. I haven't seen either one of them since Visiting Students Weekend, so this is a week of being social, and this is a week after my second vaccine, so I'm not fully vaccinated technically yet. I won't be fully covered until next week, but I'm definitely feeling a lot safer being out and about. Connecticut lifted its mask restrictions, so if you are fully vaccinated, then your mask is optional in public spaces, including inside of stores. So I went to Starbucks this morning and there was several people not wearing masks, which kind of weirded me out. And honestly didn't make me feel very safe, but having the vaccine and knowing that I have that line of coverage just makes me feel so much safer. But that's my little spiel. And now I'm gonna keep on working. As I said, I have another hour until I have to go. So I'm gonna keep on figuring out this introduction, make the changes that I need to make, and then keep on moving on. such a nice afternoon hanging out with some of the girls from my cohort. It was just really nice to get to hang out with people again. It felt so good to be outside, and we ended up grabbing lunch, and then I came back and am now working on my paper. I'm gonna go ahead and round out this video because I want to get to editing it tomorrow. This was one of my favorite videos to film so far since I've been at Yale, so I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you are not yet subscribed, as well as the bell notification so you're notified when I post next. I have many videos coming for you. I also am heading to DC next week on a little solo trip, so I'm excited to take you all along for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.